Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Star Minerals Managing Director Ashley Jones. Ashley, you've been steadily progressing the Tumblegum South Gold Project near Meekatharra in WA. Can you give us an update on what you've been up to?
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. We've been busy, but probably the biggest thing we've engaged Resources WA, I suppose a group that can take our mining approvals process from the environmental, the hydrology, all the way through to the mining approvals process. So that's just been working with them, getting all the information across. They've started working on all that information, so it's getting the timeline to submit. So that's probably the biggest lot of news. Then obviously we've got our POW through, so we're starting a lot of that finalising drill planning, getting contractors and getting up to site as soon as possible.
You're hoping to get drilling as soon as possible. What can you tell us on what's planned on that front?
Yeah, so as I said, it was only Tuesday we got the POW through, the program of works, everyone else, but that allows us, we're doing two steps. One is almost grade control, we're doing some infill drilling. We had some inferred resources that we're going to convert to indicated at the early stages of our mine plan, and then we're going to do some extensional drilling to the northeast, and that's quite exciting. We've had some structural reviews there that say we could be looking at repeats, and there's some indication that there's some hits out there already, so from our deeper holes. So if you project that back up, we're looking for the shallower version of that. So I think there was 1 metre at 12 previously released, so we'll push that up to surface, see if there's something shallower so we can exploit. Yeah.
And what still needs to be done to get you to that first pour?
Always a lot, but hopefully we can squeeze it in the time frame. But yeah, really the mining approvals is the path. So again, a little bit what that takes, but we need to go and set out the environmentals, the impact. It's a lot less for us, which is quite good because we're not mining on site. It's a satellite operation, so it's just mine. All we're going to have left is a waste dump and a hole in the ground. So it is easier in a way, but it's still a process, and you still have to have the information, and sometimes you have to prove the negative. You have to do some material testing. So we're going to generate some of those from the samples. So it'll go pretty quick, and we're hoping to, as I said, have those approvals into the government.
And you're expecting to get to first cash flow by next year. What's the plan for after that, and what other news should investors be looking out for?
First of all, we're drilling, so there's going to be drill results. As I said, there's a really good chance we can pick up some mineralisation to the northeast of us. That will just expand our pit, or even be a duplicate of the pit. So that's really quite exciting. We need that done before we submit our final waste dump proposal, so otherwise we'll cover it. That's really good. Obviously, mining approvals submitted at least. Probably takes a while to get through government, but an MOU with a miner and a path to production, and using our miner, which is Mega Resources. They've got some other gold that they're dealing with as well at Rumble and at their own stuff at Reedy's North. So having a bit of a scale to go to a mill and saying, look, we've actually got 2 years, 3 years worth of feed rather than just our material, gives us a bit better negotiating power.
Well, it definitely sounds like exciting times ahead.
Yeah, it is. Thanks, Tyler.